You already know, man. We tapped in. Three big networks: Chi-Town, ATL, Cali, down to SD. You know what I'm saying? So, um, man, we got a couple topics, man. My boy, you know what I'm saying? KG, you gonna kick it off, KG?
Yeah, yeah, I mean, you already know. Shit. KG Capone, Chong Marley, we in here for another episode. You already know. Shit. What's
Let's
to
go.
it?
You know what I'm saying? SS Def, you know what I'm saying? We in here, you already know. Started out in Chi-Town, Ties in San Diego is my second home. And then now I'm in the A-Town, man, doing it, you know what I'm saying? With two of my long time I'm homies, you know what I'm saying? Homies, homeboys. So that's what's up, man. We about to get to it.
It's your boy Dre, aka Dre Man Green, San
So
Diego born and bred. You already know what it is. Should like your neighborhood Renaissance man. Do a little bit of everything.
yeah, you already know, man. So no, man, we was just talking about before we start recording that we want to talk about sports. We're gonna get into the trade deadline. I think it's this Thursday.
Yeah,
Um,
February 8th at 3 p.m. Eastern time.
three.
Yeah.
So we know it's about to be a couple. I don't think it's gonna be like no big, you know what I'm saying, like trade like that I can think of, but you never know. This is when a lot of that kind of stuff happens. So I don't know, man. I'm interested to see who gonna go where. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Um,
Hey, quick question, y'all. Wasn't the trade deadlines at night before, like midnight?
Yeah, I think it used to be at like 8 or at midnight. I don't
yeah, they
remember it being like in the daytime.
Yeah, this is a kind of a first thing. That's what kind of threw me off. But
On the real.
I remember the stories about how they like trapped what's his name in his house for a couple of days to get him signed. So he wouldn't sign. He was supposed to go. He was supposed to go somewhere. This is years back, a few years back. I want to say it was either it had to be somebody for Dallas. Like Mark Cuban had came to their house and try to like basically not hold him hostage, but try to be there at time when the deadline so he could go ahead and like
Yeah.
get that
I
trade going.
I think I heard a story like that.
don't remember
Like
who it was.
I heard him saying it. Like he was like
Like
waiting as soon as it start. Like, yep, we got to get him
Big
Yeah,
Dog.
immediately.
yeah. So I'm trying to figure out, man. It might come back to me, but I want to see what some teams is gonna do. There's some teams right there on that cusp of breaking out and making a name for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think I don't really. I know they was talking about Dejounte Murray with Atlanta. They was, it was a lot of different people that they was talking about moving, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if they gonna move him. Him and Trey don't look like it's working out as far as them getting to the next level, from what I seen. But they both, you know what I'm saying, like real good guards, but they both still kind of undersized. You know what I'm saying, to be in the
What
back.
Deontay at 6'4"?
Yeah, and that's not little, but for NBA standards, when you talk about the backcourt, that's still two smaller guards that got to guard a lot of bigger, athletic, what I'm saying, people. So, but I'm trying to think of who else they was talking about in the trade deadline.
I see them
Lakers
talk
talking about
about
moving from.
Chris. They talk about Chris. Chris Paul.
Yeah, he's not working out very much. I mean, I would save him for the postseason, man. I told Def in
Yeah,
some conversation that me and him had. Because Golden State's his team, bro. He's been riding with them before they even won the first one. I got to
on the
give him the
real.
credit on that. But CP is definitely a guard that you're gonna need in the postseason. Somebody that's gonna slow the game down because the game slows down already. So when you
And he
move
gonna
into the
come through.
postseason, you limit them turnovers, you keep them there. In all honesty, I feel like they just need another swing man. They need another person that could be on that 2-3 on the second unit that don't necessarily have to start all the games.
Yeah, that's why I was like, but he just been. That's what we was talking about. Like he's injured a lot, in the regular season, and then he's not available during the playoffs. So that's why they probably looking at maybe moving him and seeing what they can get. But he's still hurt, and I don't really know a team that's gonna want to pick him up. Like going through a current injury, not knowing, with him being older for NBA standards, like how he gonna come back from the injury. So I don't know, but they have been playing kind of seem like a lot better, getting back to moving the ball around and not just one person, setting everybody up. And we know he good at that, but Golden State has always been known to. That's why KD wanted to go there because they be moving that guy, But like anybody else, y'all know anybody.
But could he be a good, a prospect to get somebody that could, fill a void over there at Golden State? Because that's kind of what the Bulls was trying to do with Zach LaVine, but his joint came back and he out for a minute, so now he ain't like a high commodity because he like out for like 6 months,
The same thing with him and CP. That's what I'm saying. So a team they wanted them before, maybe. And if it's like an ankle injury or something, but when you out a couple of months, ain't nobody about to really, unless you're going to trade and you just taking this contract and he probably ain't going to play, but you just trying to, get a draft pick, like take whatever that they offering and then get a draft pick and then be like, man, they might, not even use them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Real.
But the Bulls and the Warriors definitely, looking to make some moves. They both got a kind of semi-decent team, but I seen they was looking at Alex Caruso, but Chicago ain't about to let Caruso go nowhere.
Caruso, only thing going right now over there every night. He's the workhorse at the moment. DeMar over there too, but
I like Kobe. I like Kobe White.
Kobe White been killing. I never was high on him, but he been killing.
I never knew who he was until like I went to a Bulls game and like he was like, I'm like, who is that dude with the fro?
He cut it down now. He cut it down now. But yeah. I had seen with Kobe White. I'm glad that you mentioned that. I seen he had been working with this trainer. What's his name? His IG name I think is Dribble Too Much. But he been working with him, and he didn't got his pacing down because the first couple of years he was coming off the bench. He wasn't able to get his burn, but you're right.
Yeah. He was playing for the Bulls too.
Yeah, he got drafted by the Bulls.
I never heard of him. Like I went to a Bulls game and he just so happened to like hit like he broke a 3 record, And I'm like, that dude with the fro, like keep hitting threes, Like I didn't even know his name, you know what I'm saying? But
he been behind Lonzo for a minute, but he was still coming into himself and the transition from the NBA game, and I never was really high on him. But I will say when I'm wrong, because he averaging damn near 20, I think this year.
16.8.
They say 19.2 right now, but he probably
okay. Well, he might have strung together a couple more 20, 30-point games.
Yeah.
I'm not putting it past him. He was drafted at UNC. He was always a shooter, but like you said, that pacing transition from NCAA to where you can basically walk the ball up and then shoot because most defenses are set in a 2-3 zone. You shoot from about 20, 23, 24 feet out. It's basically a set shot. So he was killing. ACC Player of the Year, I think, while he was at North Carolina. But when he got to the league, he was behind Zoe. He was behind Caruso now. They got Caruso. They got Dosunmu over there, who's like a 1/2 guard. He's still trying to figure out his own lane. But it takes a little bit, man, especially in that Bulls organization. You ain't just about to be the guy right off bat. Mike's gone. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean that like more so like I got all kind of mics, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite player. But he gone, and they don't have nobody to really fall back on right now. Nobody's came in and been that star. They got DeMar over there. They thought DeMar, Zach, and Zoe was going to do something. Zoe came up hurt, been hurt this whole time. He's trying to work himself back out of this injury or the surgery that he had, and they ain't had nobody. They could definitely use somebody. Maybe a big man. DeAndre Ayton would look real nice over there in Chicago.
Hell yeah, they definitely could use somebody because most of the people that they got be hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then I take that back because DeAndre Ayton just sat out a game talking about some other bullshit.
Yeah,
He didn't sat out a couple of games and didn't want to come back in a couple of games, especially with the Suns. Like he didn't fuck them over a little bit, and then got up out of there.
Hell yeah! But any other trade rumors or people that y'all know about? I'm just looking at this and say the Lakers are trying to shed some salary at the trade deadline.
I mean, they're gonna have to get rid of like D'Angelo Russell or something.
Yeah,
Anthony Davis. That's the only way they're gonna shed cap. That's where all the money is at. They only gave Austin Reeves a little extension, but he didn't get no supermax contract. They definitely ain't getting rid of Bron.
So just looking at the most recent, it say the Nets possibly landing a spot for the Lakers, Russell, in the Murray deal. Let's see
what Murray?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It just happened like 49 minutes ago. The DeJounte Murray.
Oh, that'd be nice. And he'd go over to the Lakers?
If he's included. Yeah, hold on, I'm reading right now. They're basically saying that the Brooklyn Nets could get, if he's included in the trade. As they just kind of talking about it right here, as far as on just a rumor.
Hey, no cap. D'Angelo Russell had some of his finest moments in Brooklyn. Some of his big time buckets and you know what I mean, ESPN plays and whatnot. It was in Brooklyn uniform.
Yeah,
right after they shipped him out from the Lakers.
Yeah, first time.
Yeah, he's a good player, man. I just don't think that he fits every like system. And Darvin Ham, I don't know what Darvin Ham's doing over there in LA.
Yeah, it's
If my man's click on,
I would like to see. I'd like to see not Denver. What's it? Who's it? Oh, the Pelicans. I'd like to see the Pelicans make some moves.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be one nice, decent trade. Nothing like crazy, but somebody it's gonna be one decent. Like, oh shit, okay, they already did with Miami. Really, the only one we got was Miami. What's the name going? Scary Terry over to Miami. From Charlotte.
He had to get out of there, man. He didn't like playing with LaMelo Ball, I think.
Hey, it worked out for both of them, I think. Well, not both of them, because I kind of feel bad for Kyle Lowry having to go over to Charlotte after winning the championship, and then playing in Miami. At least you live in Miami, you know what I'm saying, and the team pretty good, and I live in Miami. Like, okay, cool. Like, I can deal with that. But now I'm in Charlotte. I ain't trying to diss Charlotte like that. But as far as like the beach, like, in the end, I'm an NBA player. I would want to be on the beach, like LeBron.
There's a beach in North Carolina. You just have to go to like Myrtle.
Yeah, you gotta go to Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
What other teams though? I think that
that's probably. It ain't, do you think like who somebody you think gonna get moved? I think DeJounte Murray might go. I think he probably the only one that's like notable that's gonna go within the next couple of days before that.
I
Besides
think
that,
they trying to work they trying to work like like you was saying, like where if they could get like a second round or a first round draft pick out it, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see like some type of 3-way deal with some team. You know what I'm saying? That's what they was
yeah,
talking about on the joint, you know. So
yeah.
they working like last minute.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of people trying to make their team better at the last minute because it's gonna be like I say, it's gonna be a couple moves made. They about to start happening tonight, and for the rest for the next 2 days. But so yeah, man, I like we just gotta wait and see. I hope Chicago and Golden State make some good moves. Obviously, I'm in Atlanta, so they was talking about trading Trae Young. So you never know. Do Trae go somewhere? I don't know. Was Trae gonna stay? So that might be like a crazy last minute. He might get to go someplace he can play two guard at and not be the point guard and be off the ball. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta wait and see, man.
All right. So yeah, so then what Super Bowl predictions?
Man, I'm not going against Patty, man. I'm not going against Patty. I can't do it. They got Taylor Swift out there in the crowd, and Travis Kelce. They trying to give him credit of having the fade, and that's a whole different. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Black History Month. They called that out on Black History Month. The Travis Kelce.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah.
Stop. Niggas get fade.
Hey, but can you go against them though?
I'm still gonna go with Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna be easy. I think I hope it's a good game, but I'm gonna go with Kansas City.
Yeah, I hope it's a good game too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would definitely if I got to pick, I'd definitely go with KC. They've been killing. Like Mahomes, yeah. I don't even want to talk about like his record, but yeah, they just been killing. Like I ain't got the stats, but yeah, they've been killing.
Right.
I think they scored every like opening drive. Like they scored in the first quarter or something like since like last year or something. I forget what they were saying. It's something crazy. Like,
They ain't have it. They ain't never really like be having them like 12 and 3 seat. Like they ain't had super dominating seasons, so people be counting them out. But then when playoff time come, you know what I'm saying?
They show up. And Mahomes, that nigga ankle broke or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's still going. Like, you feel me? So
yeah, some kind of right.
You'll hear about it at the end of the season, but
he might get popped though. He might get back there and like he ain't win. He got Brady popped him that year, and then what I'm saying. But the fact that he still keep getting there, like you can't, But
San Fran ain't no pushover. What's the name? What's dude name? The running back? I forget his name, but he definitely be killing. Killing. For the 49ers, yeah. And yeah, like if the D on, if they run game let him open up, then yeah, it's Patrick Mahomes them gonna have to do a lot of scoring. And that's kind of the thing. San Fran got that D, so it's
McCaffrey is the
McCaffrey.
So. Yeah, I remember. What did he play? Did he play for the Panthers?
I forget who he played for.
Yeah, he did play for the Panthers.
That's how long it was a minute ago. I remember him. Yeah, so
he played with Cam Newton.
Yeah, with Cam when he was young. But yeah, nah. So who you rolling with, Drake?
Who he rolling with, man.
In San Francisco, he ain't down to San Diego though.
San Fran be doing their thing, man, and not just not just McCaffrey balling out there. The quarterback Brock Purdy. A lot of people have been counting him out,
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
he's been doing his thing.
he
But I
pretty
can't go.
decent too. But
Yeah, they got the receiving core too to kind of stretch the defense of Kansas City out. So it's gonna be something to
that's what
watch.
I'm
It might be
saying.
exciting, but
If
you
they,
can't go
if they,
against playoff Pat Mahomes, bro. He's been to the Super Bowl 4 times out of 5 seasons.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
And I
and
know.
the
told
youngest to do it too. I think
Yeah,
like under 30 to do all that. So
you, and I told you when I went to Kansas City, man, I never really thought about going to Kansas City. I told Dre this, he always be laughing like, but yeah, man, like Kansas City. I was like, man, Kansas City. This was kind of, you know what I'm saying? You seen the voice get like, I was like, oh man, it was pretty decent in Kansas City. Like when just downtown, I wasn't all around, but where I was at, it seemed pretty, better than I expected, So
yeah.
yeah,
Shout out Kansas City.
shout out to the Kansas City, man. Y'all was real hospitable, so I appreciate that. Um,
yeah, Kansas City decent. I got family out there. I used to go out there.
yeah,
Yeah, it's decent.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. But
It's gonna be a
so
good
you
game,
rolling with
hopefully.
who you
I'm going
rolling with
KC. Yeah,
though?
I'm going with
Yeah,
KC.
KC. So
Yeah,
okay.
I can't go against him.
Everybody for KC. All right.
Yeah, unanimous. If I had to put some money down on it, it would be on Patrick Mahomes, bro.
Yeah, if I had to put some
Yeah,
money,
definitely.
San Fran
I got to
might win.
figure out what the line is, see if it's worth going over or under on that.
Yeah. I don't think you could, you can't lose on Mahomes,
Nah,
you know. And it's gonna be a great game, out the gate, because they gonna score. You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
they going what you call it. There's all kind of bets made on Super Bowl, like who scores first, who wins a coin toss, who's
Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole nother story, the gambling. Like
Friends.
yeah, you could probably bet if they pass or run. Like, you know what
yeah,
I'm
or the
saying?
first play.
Like
Yep, yeah.
for real.
There's all kind of parlays to be played, but
Yeah,
it really just boils down to like who's gonna win. You know what I mean? And if you think that they're gonna win, whether are they gonna be winning at halftime or they losing or is it a tie? Like I said, it depends on the line, what the money line is at, like the point spread.
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, so I guess we could get into the Grammys.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't watch the whole thing, but we know Killer Mike won all three. Album of the year, best rap performance, and like best
and he
rap
got
song.
some and he got some other stuff kind of overshadowing, the three,
Yeah, my
accomplishments,
man got arrested that same night.
major accomplishments,
Yeah,
so
I
it's
don't think it
like
overshadowed it, but I guess you can
I'm
say that.
not saying that it overshadowed it, but it's like how many people do you know that have won Grammys and got arrested like the same night? You know what I'm
For
saying?
something
That's
that
what
was
it is.
non-related to the Grammys is
Like,
what the story says.
Right.
so it's like, did he had awards with him? Is it like, what I'm saying, did he get booked with the Grammys? Was they, a part of his, like his, like what his inventory when he went in? Like he had like 3 Grammy awards and like a phone and some key,
Right. Right.
Right?
a Grammy ticket. Like, I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, I know. Yeah.
My man's on there. He on OBS.
Who?
My guy. But yeah. Oh, they both in.
They clicked off. Oh, he clicked off. He had to probably take a call.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But
So
no, but kind of just going back to the 3 awards that he won, that's pretty dope, like for Killer Mike. And at the time of us, doing this recording, I haven't seen the Grammys. It actually was just like 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? But I know who won some of the awards, but I definitely know Killer Mike has been doing it for a while. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So just the fact that he's still in it, you know what I'm saying, and actually has, those flowers to kind of, I guess, solidify what it is that he does, that's A1.
yeah. I mean, we can kind of talk like I don't really think. I think that comes from obviously you want to be recognized if somebody give you an award or somebody like the Grammys, but like I don't really think they get to dictate like the validation
Yeah,
part. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Uh,
Definitely.
yeah,
And then it's like, you know, at the end of the day, for the arrest or whatever, regardless whatever it was for that to happen. But like kind of just going back to other people though, like because it was multiple awards to just kind of get. Hold on, I'm trying to load it up. My computer tripping.
yeah. It's I mean, that was like I said, that was like the big story. I know Tyler won the Lil Nude, the Afro Beats slash R. She won. Of course, Taylor Swift. She announced a new album that she about to be dropping. Um,
Yeah,
and damn man, I don't know why my camera tweaking.
it won't stay in place.
Yeah, it want to keep on going back. I don't know. I think my thing dying. My gimbal, but I might just move it around anyway.
But they had three new categories, for the Grammys, which is always something that's good because I know that's how you know Jay Ivy pushed for the poetry category. But
Yeah.
they had I just had it, my computer is tripping. But I know African where did they go? My bad. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, I just had it and then it just disappeared. What my
But
joint?
yeah, no. So
Okay, I'm really trying to find where I just was at.
what page? The page
Nah, I
about who
just
won?
yeah, I was just looking at some at oh yeah, the three new Grammy categories that debuted this year. Best African Music Performance, Best Alternative Jazz Album, and Best Pop Dance Recording. Those was three of the new categories.
Right.
But kind of going back to some of the winners. I mean, not to even, obviously we want to talk about the winners, but let's talk about some of the people who like didn't win, some of the albums that weren't even like nominated, and some of the albums that, didn't win. I know we was talking about, the KD3 and trying to find the category. Got it. I'm loaded up. Let me just do it. But the guy ain't come back. But yeah, did you know any of the other categories, or was it any other the?
Uh, Let me see. They had the
So okay, here we go.
SZA. Let's see. New artist Victoria Monet, she won. She got
She
that
won new
on
artist.
my
What you think of Jelly Roll? He didn't win. Or Ice
ain't even
Spice.
I'm not even up on
Or
him. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
or the War and Treaty. Billie Eilish won Song of the Year.
Mm,
Her and her brother. You know what I'm talking about? I know Miley Cyrus won Record of the Year. I actually like that Flower song. It was pretty decent. But that Kill Bill song by SZA, as well as I like John Baptiste. That nigga cold too.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I would say this rap song. I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't really obviously probably like these other songs in comparison. I mean, Rich Flex is, is decent. But I guess it. I don't know. What you think? As far as like rap song of the year.
I mean, shit, like I say, man, it was a lot of feel like it was a lot of dope music that came out.
And that
But
was what I was saying. Like, was it people that you feel weren't even like nominated, let alone some of the people that were on some of the categories? Because it was a couple categories where I felt it was a lot more songs as well as albums that could have, been on
man,
it.
that's every year, bro. We'll be talking. We'll be a long time talking about that.
Uh,
But nah, I think just from who was there, I'm happy with them giving Killer at least Killer Mike one, and it wasn't no like stupid shit like Ice Spice one or something. Not to hate on Ice Spice, she fine as hell, and she
but
doing her.
what you say, he swept it though. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. He won. And, uh,
That nigga swept the Grammys. He pulled the broom out.
it went to go to a real hip hop artist, and that's what I'm encouraged about. We all know it was a lot of other albums, and I got my personal favorite. It's probably not somebody else's personal favorite, but it was a real dope hip hop album. The KD3 was like I said, I thought it was real dope that it was only one producer and no features for him to be at this age to be rapping. Not even to be at this age, like he rapping like it's some 97, 98, like super
Yeah.
saiyan. I was like, so I just thought that should have, but for him to only have one Grammy, like like I say, Snoop Dogg not having zero, having zero, and certain people, not gonna win it, but that don't mean that they not legends, and so, and then there's a lot of people that have them that um, I feel like other people should have them, but that that's not to take
Mhm.
nothing away from the artist. It's just it's opinion and
Yeah, that's what I
relationship.
was gonna say. I wish my
Opinion,
one guy
relationship.
could have chimed in because he don't like none of the new Nas shit. My man's, you know.
I haven't heard. That's what I'm saying. That'll be a take because I haven't
So
heard
it's
nobody
like,
that
yeah,
Nas fan
like
that like that shit. So but hey man, you can't, like I say, I'm not a person to say, oh no, you supposed to like this. That's art. Some people don't like it because they still stuck in the point with them and they want him to rap like this, or for whatever reason they don't like it. But I'm a hip hop, I do hip hop, and I know hip hop, so I can hear just how sharp his pen is. And if you can't recognize that, like I say, you just kind of, I don't know, I remind you of a chick that you was with or something when Nas came out. You got some kind of subconscious, because that shit is like dope, real dope at the highest level. So now if you just don't like it for whatever reason, you listening to Future, or you know somebody, even Corday or something, you like Freddie Gibb. Oh, I'm into that Corday, like
I,
dope artists, But just sometimes you gotta, then when you go through other stuff, you'll listen to it and be like, nah man, I re-listened to it, or watching the movie over when you younger versus when you get older and you be like, nah man, that shit was dope. Like I wasn't trying to hear that shit at that time, whatever the reason may be. So, or like I said, you might not never like it. Like, so that's the beauty
Yeah.
of music. Not everybody, I like the shit that not everybody like. I don't like the pops. So that's why we all got different taste buds for that reason. Everybody not supposed to like everything.
Hell yeah. But yeah, back to the joint. Like, yeah. The Beatles won Best Music Video. The Beatles, Jonathan Clyde, and M. Cooper,
Yeah,
which I never heard of them.
yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. And then Miley won pop solo performance as well.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
but just kind of going to, yeah, I just seen that. But yeah, them was pretty much the ones that, like,
then we wanted to kind of cover like what, and then new albums that I was kind of expecting that I'm looking forward to like coming out. Um, I know Carter Wayne been supposed to drop his. We've been waiting on that. He been talking about he was supposed to drop that. Um, Schoolboy Q supposed to be dropping March 1st. I'm kind of excited. It's been like 5 years since he dropped the album. J Rock supposed to be.
yeah. Yeah, they
So,
gotta, with the TDE, that nigga Cuddy coming with some shit.
Cuddy about to drop. Yeah, that's gonna be dope. I seen Chief Keef did something with Lil Yachty. Chief Keef and Lil Yachty.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. What's the name? Going back to the Grammys, I ain't mention it. Gotta give it up for Chicago. The nigga Dirk won for the joint with
Yeah. Oh
with
yeah.
him and with him and Cole.
Yeah. All my life won one. Yeah.
On the
Cole won.
real.
They won. Yeah. That's what's
For
up.
real. So now he's the Grammy Award winning Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying? My little nigga. But hell yeah, but Polo's supposed to be dropping some shit. Looking up here the game, Benny just dropped, obviously.
Yeah, that was dope.
Griselda is pretty, like subject to drop like fucking at least 3 to 4 a quarter. I mean, not a quarter, but a year. They dropping with something every quarter.
Yeah.
All of them. So
Uh,
yeah. Anything you checking for in particularly or what? Or
yeah, I'm checking for that Schoolboy. I've been waiting on that one, but besides that, like I want that Big Sean. Hit Boy supposed to be doing a new Big Sean album, and I heard they got some shit. They about to drop a single, and I seen Twister was hollering at Hit Boy, man. Talking about they was supposed to be trying to be linking up. You know what I'm saying? So I think that'd be dope for him to change pace and get back to some. Twister still always could spit, but I just wanted his production to be on the same level as his raps, like how it was with Do or Die and and the Glory, you know what I'm saying, days, and to like '04, '06, '08, like when he was, you know what I'm saying, still working with everybody in the game. Like I think he needed to get his flowers. And we was talking about that separately, like that. I appreciate them having him on Drink Champs, but if we got Twister, we can have him asking him some real niche Chicago type stuff that that you got to be a real hip hop head and Chicago person to know. Like, remember you had did that, my nugs, like, that only I think that was on Drilling 2000, like, and stuff like, you know what I'm saying,
I
like,
think that was on like a compilation or some shit.
yeah, you know what I'm
But
saying,
yeah, but just songs like that to be like, oh yeah, nigga, at my nugs, or like,
yeah,
just thinking of, let me try to think of like some Twister throwback. I mean, I
my
got like super Twisted throwback, like I
like
know
that,
I know a video that my guy shot for him that they ain't put out. He did that purple, he did a joint to that ASAP Rocky purple
Swag.
Yeah, Purple Swag.
Yeah.
My homegirl was in the video.
Oh yeah.
And they ain't never put it out because I think something happened with them getting it cleared or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what's up with that, Twister? Why don't you put it out? Why you ain't pay my video for the nah, I'm just you know what's up. That's that Chicago.
Like whatever, some shit. But yeah, that I want that J. Cole, the off season. I mean not the off season, but the fall off supposed to be dropping. He said that it's 90% done, so that should be coming maybe.
There go my man's.
But damn, we about to
Man. Yeah, we about to get ready to end. You can wrap it up, but you can come in.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, Mike, you muted or something. Yeah. Yeah, you muted now. Get it together, man.
I got that the Universal joint hooked up. You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was up here getting music together for that event, man. Yeah, y'all got a nice. It was a nice little talk, man. I caught like about 5 minutes earlier, and then I just came back in right now, man. So
we was trying to get you to come in while we was live.
All right. I was. It was like 3 of y'all out there and shit. You know what I mean? I just all off and everything. I was up here fucking with that music, man. You know what I'm saying?
Good. But yeah, we was just chopping it up about the Grammys. I was just telling my guy about how you ain't fucking with the new Nas shit.
Nah, all that shit, and I don't like a lot of the the Hit Boy production and shit. It's just not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can evolve and shit like that or whatever, but it's a weaker production type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like him and what's that Salam Remy and shit. Shit was crazy and shit. And then like, who Nas produced with like before and shit, like Large Professor and all them other motherfuckers, P Rock and all that. That shit was dope, but the fucking Hit Boy shit. And then like like Hit Boy and fucking Alchemist, they don't they got an album coming out? Or like they rapping or some shit or what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hit Boy rap though.
Yeah, man, but yeah. But I'm just saying, and Alchemist rap too, but that ain't always a good fucking thing, man. Them niggas dope on beats and shit, but like, you know what I mean? Hey, man.
Yeah.
Ron Brown's he rapping now too and shit. The nigga made Ether and shit, man. But like, you hearing the shit he putting out? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean?
Oh no, yeah, I ain't hear about that, but
yeah. So I don't know, man. But to each his own, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I felt like that. I was messing with Hit Boy before he was messing with Nas. He was working with. I'm from the West Coast, so it's a little different sound. It's a West Coast, but he make beats for Beyonce. Like you really the first person I ever heard say that they ain't like Hit Boy production though. But everybody got their own. You know what I'm saying?
Like the nigga shit is good, but like not on the Nas album.
Man, yeah, you might have to sit down and listen to that shit again, man. Some of his flow and some of like but like I say, I was liking him when he was working with just Big Sean. Hit Boy was working with Big Sean and Kendrick and a lot of different so I'm a little biased too. I used to live on the West Coast too.
Yeah,
so,
but Nas,
he got that East Coast bias, man.
Yeah,
that's what he on over there.
Nas kind of felt like he had like fucking Stick Man from Dead Prez like write some lyrics for him. So like he's not the same fucking Nas and shit, and the flow ain't the same, and he ain't got that same fucking it ain't the same fire and shit. I think the nigga got it in. I think he got it in him, but you know what I mean. This nigga got
I tell you, go listen to Once a Man, Twice a Child. And if you don't like that song, like you know what I'm saying, from Nas, bro, like I don't know, man. He talking about getting older, he talking about topics.
I want some bitches to back up. I want some She Wally.
See, I told you. That's what I said. That's what I said before.
I want to hear some party shit, nigga. I want to
see. That's what I'm saying.
Be hearing deep meditation and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you see, you want to hear a certain type of sound.
I want to dance and party and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's what you want.
And then hear some lyrical cool shit. Be like, yo, that nigga.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah.
Because where you from?
I'm like 15 minutes away from New York. I'm from Patterson.
Okay. So, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah. So like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you know how the vibe be over here and shit, man.
Yeah. But no, I'm from Chicago. I'm in Atlanta now. You know what I'm saying? But I used to live in Cali too, so I'm all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm trying to connect them networks and make some bread, with the media, you know what I'm saying? Our media connections, and try and just, focus on them 3 places, add in New York, you on the East Coast, so you can bring like that perspective too, you know what I'm saying? So,
hell yeah, that's what would have been dope. Dre was from
San Diego.
Okay. You in Jersey, I'm in Chi. We had this whole bitch connected. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
Well, you guys started like a podcast or some shit, man. Go on YouTube and all that. You know what I mean? Just gotta you just gotta filter me up a little bit. Be like, all right, man, you can't be doing the most on YouTube, man.
We putting it out straight live. This is the podcast.
Oh, that's what's
up.
You
know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. It is what it is. We ain't tripping.
Yeah, but so but we got an artist community down here too. You know what I'm saying? I'll be connected with Wes when I'm back in Chicago. I've been knowing him since like the Sandbox. You know what I'm saying? Like, like spent the night at his crib. Like, I've been knowing him for years, and we always stay connected with music and just obviously, you know what I'm saying, homeboys, but we doing mutual things. And, I got a couple projects coming up, you know what I'm saying, and I'm connected with some people trying to write scripts. And, you know what I'm saying, get their businesses off the ground, do like small business events. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we gonna have to tap in.
Definitely, man.
Man. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Well, I guess we can get ready to close it out.
Yeah, we gonna
people where they can follow us at. I don't know if you got anything you want to say over there, Mad T.O.F, because you missed the whole joint. Yeah. I'm sure you don't care about the Grammys.
I'm just pretty much getting ready for some like private events and shit, man.
What's your Grammy recap?
The Grammy recap? I ain't watch that motherfucker. Don't give a fuck. Word. Yeah.
But yeah. But like I said, you can follow me at KG Capone with a K. KGKAPONE, or at Railroad Tracks Music, or at Railroad Tracks Music Academy. Just hit the site, follow the events. Got a couple Black History Month events coming up this month. One on the 16th at OH Art Foundation, and one on the February 29th at 18th Street Casa de Culture. I think I'm saying it wrong, but yeah, but still working. But working on trying to get this bus to put these kids in and teach classes, on the south and west sides of Chicago. You can find out more information below. That's it.
Yeah. You can follow me, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram, Beats Like Dre. That's BEATSLIKEDRE_. Artist, producer, you know what I'm saying. I own a IT company called Tweaking. So tap in with me, any kind of hardware and software issues from Chicago to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, to the East Coast. So I can even get on a video conference with you and show you, you know what I'm saying, what you need to do depending on, what it is. So go ahead and tap in with me. Send me a message. I got a lot of projects coming up. I was just doing some work, trying to work with this brother right here, KG, on some grant writing and some business, proposals, grant and loan proposals. So yeah, man, tap in with me. And we definitely gonna stay tapped in.
All right. What about you down there, man?
I was just saying, like, I got a couple private events happening, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I DJ, do the production stuff and all of that. But you know what I mean?
That's
And
what's
I
up.
and next podcast I'll give you my contact information and stuff right now. Or